Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. This is your first time here. I'm your boy Aray, and I'm with my co-host Own. Own, I summon you. Say what's up.
Yeah, I'm summoned now.
Hell yeah.
What's
Figured
going
out
on, guys? What's up?
Yo, Own. This is probably my favorite series. I don't know about you, but usually when we get into new anime seasons, there's a ton of either sequels or brand new anime that come out. And yeah, man, this is really fun because we kind of predict which are going to be the new original animes that are going to be like the next big thing, and also like what sequels are going to hit. So yeah, I mean, I love this series, bro. What about you?
I mean, for someone that is honestly, you could say that I'm more casual in terms of like news when like I don't know too much, especially before starting the podcast.
Yeah,
I really wasn't, catching up with news, catching up with what's going at the seasonal stuff. I wasn't even like paying attention to what's seasonal, what's not. This is coming out, that's coming out. I just used to watch anime,
yeah,
just just used to watch anime, right? But after the pod, we started doing these episodes and whatnot. It gives me like time to basically pick out which ones I might be able to watch, as in the ones I don't know,
hmm.
and then it gives me a good sense of which ones are going to come out soon. So I'm prepared for the action.
Word, 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 word.
Yeah,
I guess with that, let's get started.
yeah. Let's get into it, brother.
All right, so I'll be honest, I kind of went through and kind of looked at a lot of these titles beforehand, and a lot of these are actually sequels and not like original anime, but they're honestly still bangers, so I'm not really complaining, and we'll get into it, and you guys will see some of the sequels that are coming out. All
Yeah,
right, yo,
definitely.
you want to start with the first one?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, yo, actually, real quick before we get started, usually the way we do this is we go by which has the most fans or followers on my anime list. So we'll go from there and kind of go down. So obviously, the first one is going to be the most popular, and so the first one is Rising of the Shield Hero season three. I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of surprised me that this is the most popular one. But yeah, season three is now out, and yeah, this is number one on the list.
Have you ever watched like the first two yet or no?
I watched the first season. The first season was insane, bro. I really did enjoy it. And then the second season to me really fell off and I wasn't able to finish it. So I mean,
Damn.
maybe I'll catch up and watch season three, but to be honest, the first season was amazing.
God damn. Okay, this is the most popular. I did not expect that. Like we
Right?
have a couple on this list that are like, mainstreams or like fan favorites. I actually never heard of this anime in my life before. So,
For real.
wait, what's this called? The English version of this called?
Rising of the Shield Hero.
Rising of the Shield Hero. Okay. I mean, it's only three seasons so far.
Mhm.
I might give it a chance, but there are a lot of there's so many anime on my list now
Yeah.
that getting to a season three might be a bit difficult. But yeah, I mean, if you said had a great season one, if people are looking for something new, what's the genre of this?
This is another isekai. So if you want like a quick synopsis, basically, there's like four heroes that are summoned from Earth, and they all get like a weapon. So like one guy's a spear, one guy gets like I'm pretty sure one's a sword, and one's like a bow, and then obviously the main character gets a shield, and they kind of have to fight waves. So it's kind of like zombies where like waves come out, but these four guys kind of fight against waves and monsters to kind of save that world. It's a lot more intricate than that. I don't want to go into too much detail, but without spoiling, they kind of outcast the main character, the shield hero, and they kind of like they treat him like a bitch basically. And
Yeah,
he's like their bitch, but he's actually like low key smart and strong. But I'm not gonna spoil it too much. But yeah, that's basically the synopsis.
yeah, that sounds mad interesting because what it feels like is all the other weapons are like offensive weapons, and he's the only one with like a defensive weapon.
Right. Yeah.
So he can't really like I don't know if he can use it offensively, but I'm assuming he probably lacks in that aspect. But that's kind of crazy to see this kind of dynamic. Do you know if they like take any ideas from like Captain America or whatnot?
Not really. It's more like fantasy based. So like you'll see like aspects of like MMORPG games. Honestly, this first thing that it reminded me of was like RuneScape.
Oh
I don't know
damn.
why, but that's what it did. But honestly though, like Without spoiling again, the main character is not your typical, gung ho main character. He's more of a like a witful one, and he goes on a dark path and whatnot. But that's really why I mess with the first season of this anime.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for something new that's, I mean, relatively not too long because it's only 3 seasons,
Mhm.
I would definitely recommend this. Even though I haven't watched it based off your recommendations, so guys, every time Aray has recommended something to me, shit has been gas, bro. Like every time. So if he's recommending something, you know it's gonna be gas. But let's get on to the next one.
Yo, so coming in at number second, we got Goblin Slayer season 2. And again, another sequel, and this one is popular for its own regard. Obviously, if you know, you know. But other than that, I mean, for it to be number 2 again is pretty wild.
Yeah, I remember the last I remember doing this the same series before, and we were talking about Goblin Slayer. That was
Uh,
probably like was that Goblin Slayer
that
or
wasn't Goblin Slayer. I can't remember the name of the other one, but this one is just out of pocket, bro. That's all.
what do you mean by that?
Long story short, bro, if you just end up watching the first episode of first season Goblin Slayer, bro, you're gonna be traumatized, bro. I still think about it to this day, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. It's out of
Uh,
pocket, bro.
looks like I'm not watching it then. But if people like that type of stuff, Goblin Slayer might be your thing.
I ain't gonna lie though, like the story was pretty interesting, and there was a mystery, like a mysterious aspect to it. But that first episode, bro, that shit just literally scarred me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Was it gory or something? Was it like what was it? What happened?
It was a mix between gory and just like some out of pocket shit, bro.
Out of pocket shit. I got you.
I'm gonna have to text you off screen, bro. Trust me, bro.
Holy shit, that's funny as hell. If you guys are trying to, figure out what he's about to text me, you guys can watch for yourselves. Goblin Slayer 2, season 2.
Yeah.
But I think I said I'm saying let's get on to the next one, but I think this next one is gonna be your favorite out of this list, right?
Honestly, it's not, but I'm definitely looking forward to it for sure.
Okay.
That's just because there's so much other good ones out there, and that's why it's not my number one. But
I think
what's up?
okay, I think before even announcing these ones, I
Yeah.
think we should just announce our favorite one for sure of next season that we've been waiting for such a long time. AOT is coming back next
Oh yeah.
season, and bro, I cannot wait. This is gonna be the final season. This is literally the last episodes of Attack on Titan.
Wait.
Of
I
huh?
don't know if you know Owen, bro, but it's just one episode, dog.
Nah, you're bugging. No,
Swear to
no,
God, bro. It's that.
no, no,
You know
no,
how
no,
they
no,
had
no.
that 1.5 hour special? It's the same shit. Except this time it's the last episode.
Wait. Nah, that just killed like. Oh my god. You just yo, I don't even know what to say. I'm actually baffled right now. Wait, we're not getting a whole series? We're not getting a wait, we're not getting a whole like thing? We're not getting multiple chapters?
Nah, this is it, bro. We're just getting this. It's apparently coming on November 4th, and that's gonna be the end, bro. Like literally the end.
That okay, so damn. That changes my perspective on AOT as a whole completely. I'm not gonna lie. That just they just fucked with us for 2 years. That's what? Yo, I'm actually
I thought you knew this, dog.
actually tight. I'm actually genuinely tight, bro. Bro, what? Uh, my hype just got killed. Like my hype, I was actually so hyped, bro. You don't even know. Like I'm announcing this right now, and I'm so damn hyped just to hear that. Oh my god. I mean, it's still gonna be crazy. It's still gonna be hype. It's still gonna be AOT. AOT is gonna be OT, but that did get me tight. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to ruin your parade.
Nah, luckily you told me, or else I would have been tight while watching it.
Oh
Oh my
man.
god. So damn, bro. This it just makes no sense to me. They should have just not gave us that first half the first time, because it leaves so many holes within the story. Not within the story, but within like the the excitement of the story
Yeah.
that like I'm not even excited to watch the new season now, just because I know that's gonna be like an hour and a half. If they just so how long are the normal episodes
Like
usually?
25 minutes.
If they just gave us like 8 episodes with all the content they have now, I would have been happier than them just giving us one episode, like 2 episodes that are an hour and a half long. Because the thing is, what like I'm not like it just kills my excitement. It kills my excitement because I'm not gonna watch it weekly. You know what I mean? Do you feel the same way?
I do, but I get why they're trying to do this. Obviously, like with this series as popular as Attack on Titan, you got to do it right. You know what I mean? So I get, I'm assuming that they want to give it that cinematic feel, kind of like how Demon Slayer does, like the first and last episode of every season, kind of like that. Again, I haven't read the manga, but one of my buddies was telling me it's only literally a couple of chapters, so you wouldn't even be able to adapt that properly. Like you know what I mean? So like I
Yeah.
kind of see why they had to do it, but also like I guess they didn't really have to do it like that. But it is what it is, man. Regardless, we're getting it, so I'm happy about it.
I'm definitely happy we're getting content. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely happy we're getting content. But now, I mean, even though I'm a One Piece fan,
Mhm.
now there's no like now One Piece is just a lot better than AOT. Not a lot, but for me it's just better than AOT for sure. Like before it was like kind of neck and neck because of all the issues. Like okay, for me it was like AOT pacing is better
Mhm.
and the story is elite. You can't really beat that, right?
Mhm.
And then One Piece, the story is better than AOT's, but the pacing is way worse. So
Mhm.
that's why I put them like One Piece is still my favorite, but I'll put them at the same level. But now that we're getting this, and this is for basically 2 years, we got one episode. 2 episodes, like nah, like they just killed the ranking for me.
It'll be that bad,
But
but we'll have to see, right?
yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because honestly, that last episode, it was okay. Nothing really happened though. Like
All right, yeah.
something like okay, Hanji died, but whatever. That's the one big thing. And it was basically a setup. I thought it was gonna be a setup for the new season, but it's a setup for the new episode.
Yeah.
But it's still gonna be good. It's still gonna be top tier content. So I mean, there's nothing to complain about too much. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I mean, we'll have to see again. But again, that comes out November 4th. So it technically it is this season. All these ones come out in October, like the first week slash the last week of September. But yeah, I mean that's gonna be November. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So next we've got Spy Family season 2. And honestly, bro, I'm surprised this isn't number one. Spy Family has just been an absolutely a monster. It's been a beast when it comes to popularity. Literally, me and you have told the story before where we've seen it every single place that we can think of. I've seen it in the Starbucks cafe. You've seen it everywhere in the mall and whatnot. But yeah, season 2 is coming out, and this one's gonna be nice for sure.
Uh I'm gonna say this as I say in almost every podcast. I'm definitely watching Spy Family next. Okay, okay. Like, tomorrow I'm starting Spy Family
Bro, I
or
call it cap,
whatever.
bro. I call it cap.
Then, yo, Loki. I was looking for an anime to watch, right? And I stumbled upon Inuyasha, so I watched like the first half of the episode,
Yeah.
and then I saw Top Boy, and then I just got addicted to Top Boy. And if you've seen whoever's seen Top Boy, like they know where I'm coming from. The show is so good, and I think what makes it better is since I'm from America and they speak in their like the British slang, bro, it'd be mad funny, bro. Like they be saying "brev," like "brother," like it's like Jamaican EU slang, and it's funny as hell. But nah, this time I'm starting Spy Family. Like I'm as Naruto says, I'm not gonna go back on my word. I am going to watch Spy Family straight up. But what are you most excited for?
Out of all these ones,
Just in general about Spy Family.
oh, Spy Family. Honestly, bro, I just like watching this with my wife. It's like a family friendly type of show. You know what I mean? Like it's funny, it's cute, it's
Heard
you know
you.
what I mean? Like it's just the vibes all about it are just they're immaculate. So
Nice.
that's what I liked about it. You know what I mean?
I feel that. I feel that. I might have to find someone to watch Spy Family with too. Then. Let's get into the next one.
All right. So coming in at the next spot, we've got The Eminence in Shadow, season 2. So this one came out last year in 2022, the first season, and I guess this is the second season. I haven't watched it or don't really know anything about it. I mean, I can read the synopsis real quick. Do you want me to read the synopsis?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this is synopsis for season one. I'm not going to spoil season two. For as long as he can remember, Minoru Kagino has been fixated on becoming as strong as possible, which has led him to undertake all kinds of rigorous training. This wish, however, does not stem from a desire to be recognized by others. Rather, Minoru does everything he can to blend in with the crowd. So while pretending to be a completely average student during the day, he arms himself with a crowbar and ruthlessly thrashes local biker gangs at night. Yet when Minoru finds himself in a truck accident, okay, I see where this is going. All right, when he finds himself in a truck accident, his ambitions seemingly come to a sudden end. In his final moments, he laments his powerlessness. No matter how much he trained, there was nothing he could do to overcome his human limitations. But instead of dying, Minoru reawakens as Sid, the second child of the noble Kagino family in another world. Okay, I'm not gonna read the entire thing, but it looks like this is another isekai.
Sounding so good until like I love the whole training, him doing all this like rigorous training, fighting people, but then it kind of killed it when I heard it was isekai. I don't know. I have a very bad like rep for isekai just because I feel like it's unoriginal. But the thing is, I haven't really watched any isekais. I'm just speaking from yeah. I hate when people do that about One Piece. I'm not gonna do that about this. Let me give isekai a try. Which one was that isekai that you always recommend me? That one isekai? So I think
Mushoku
slime or
Tensei.
something.
No, Mushoku
Oh,
Tensei.
oh
It's
yeah. That one.
jobless reincarnation. There's also ReZero. I like both of those.
Okay, ReZero. Okay, yeah, I heard you used to talk about the ReZero a lot. This seems like a nice one because it has fighting. Has all the shonen tropes. But I think if I'm going to watch any isekai first, I'm gonna watch those and then get into it.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
just don't like the concept of isekai.
Yeah.
It's just weird for me. But what do you think about this?
Well, later on in the synopsis, it goes into like more of like magic and like a shadow gang or something like that, like a cult of Diablos, it says. And honestly, I can kind of see the appeal to it. Like honestly, for me, it kind of lost me, but I can see the appeal for it. But again, isekai, you know, it's been drawn out a lot. It's been done a lot, but for some reason, it always works. So maybe this is a good one. Again, I don't really know. But one thing I did like is how the main character is, like his willingness to keep on training to get strong and whatnot and feel powerless at the very end. I feel like that's a good formula for a pretty badass character. Again, I have no idea. I've never watched the first season, but that is just my prediction.
Yeah, I mean, the way they portrayed the character,
Mhm.
it feels like he's a badass. It
Yeah.
feels like he's kind of like the Naruto type, like
Right.
the Naruto Luffy type, where they get shit done. They have to. They train their asses off and they defeat who they need to defeat, but then all that kind of goes crumbling down, which is a weird, very weird, twist. So it's definitely going to be something to look out for this new season.
For sure. All right, yo,
But,
let's get into the next one. So
hell
this one
yeah!
is what's up?
I said hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. This one I'm super hyped for, bro. We got Dr. Stone New World Part 2. So this is the second core to that New World season. That I believe that came out in spring. And so we had a break in the summer and it's back now. It's gonna be the final part of this. Obviously, if you're an anime watcher, you guys know exactly what's going on. They stopped at a pretty good spot. And yeah, honestly, bro, love my Dr. Stone. I think it's definitely one of my favorite anime of all time. So I'm hyped for this one.
Nah, I mean, Dr. Stone is about to be sick. Um, Rewind a couple months back, Aray put me on to Dr. Stone, and this is why I'm telling you, bro has the best recommendations. Put me on to Dr. Stone, and this was my first non-shonen type of show to watch. Honestly, I loved everything about Dr. Stone. It's in my top 10.
Hey,
Um, Last season it wasn't the best. Okay, I'm not gonna be out here saying every season of Doctor Stone's crazy.
mhm.
The first season was immaculate. It was perfection. Then that movie that came out or whatever with it afterwards, immaculate. This next season, the beginning, immaculate. I think they just kind of dragged that last part off a bit too much. I'm kind of I'm kind of used to Doctor Stone having very good, very fast pacing.
Yeah,
I think at the end of that last season, it was kind of slow. I didn't really like that, but I mean, it's such a complicated place that they're in right now that giving context as much as possible is definitely the way to go. And they
mhm.
kind of set it up so this season is about to be crazy. Like last season was like a setup season, you could say. This season is the season. So I'm waiting for just the straight up raw action we're about to see.
Yeah, hell
They
yeah.
they found the platinum. They just found the platinum. They're still in that little kingdom. Um, we just gotta see what's gonna happen now. I heard. I mean, they still have to rescue everybody. They still
Right.
have to. Yeah, they still have to do all that. So there's so much left to do. On that island specifically. So the cover image shows half of Senku and then half of the guy that was on the island. What I didn't even think this guy was like
He's
that
not even the
treacherous
yeah, he wasn't even like the main guy. He was like the main guy's
henchman type.
yeah, yeah, basically.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's something they put that guy so they don't kill anything maybe in the future,
Mhm.
but I mean, this guy was a henchman, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, let's get to the next one.
All right, so the next one is the first original anime that's on here. So when I say original, it's like not a sequel or like a second season. So this is Soso no Free Aaron, or also in English Free Aaron Beyond Journey's End. And honestly, bro, I've been kind of following this one for a while, and it seems like a very wholesome, like a mature type of story, and it's in a fantasy world, so it's probably something that I would probably never watch, but just because of the sheer hype I've heard around it and like the vibes I'm getting from it, I think I might give it a shot. But yeah, let me just quickly read the synopsis for you on. All right, ready?
Yep.
The Demon King has been defeated, and the victorious hero party returns home before disbanding. The four mage Friaren, hero Himmel, priest Hader, and warrior Ison reminisce about their decade-long journey as the moment to bid each other farewell arrives. But the passing of time is different for elves. Thus, Friaren witnesses her companions slowly pass away one by one. Before his death, Hader manages to foist a young human apprentice called Fern onto Free Aaron. Driven by the elf's passion for collecting a myriad of magic spells, the pair embark the pair embarks on a seemingly aimless journey, revisiting the places that the heroes of Yor had visited. Along their travels, Free Aaron slowly confronts her regrets of missed opportunities to form deeper bonds with her now deceased comrades. All right, that's it.
Damn, that sounds tragic, bro.
It does, right? Like you can kind of see like the sad vibes, but also like the good vibes as like I guess Free Erin, the main character, she like remembers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what I got from there was like there was an old generation and there was a new generation, right? Am I kind of getting it wrong?
No, no, so like you are getting it right. Like technically like all her comrades are like I guess she ages slowly and all her comrades are basically dead. But one of her comrades' disciples is just chilling with her, and I guess they're going on adventures and whatnot. What I'm getting from this is going to be a very like nostalgic type of story. You know what I mean? In a fantasy world. So obviously there. I mean, I saw the trailer, so there is going to be a little bit of fighting and whatnot. But I think it's mostly like the vibes that are going on. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a Vinland Saga type beat where it's not really focused on like a battle shonen, for example. You know what I mean?
I got you. I think that's it it's kind of like that would be such a weird power to have. Would you Okay, so this is something that I've seen in other shows,
Mhm.
aka Vampire Diaries and the originals,
Yeah.
where they outlive the people around them because vampires they live forever.
Mhm.
Would you want that? Would you want to live forever but see other people die around you, or do you think that a regular life is good?
I don't
If you
know.
had the choice, if you had the choice.
I feel like it would
To,
be cool to live for a while because then you'd get to a point like no matter how much you fuck up, you eventually get it right. You know what I mean?
yeah, but you can't die. Like no, I'm saying you cannot die. You are there like, for sure.
I wouldn't mind. I feel like I wouldn't mind. I don't know though. It's tough.
I feel like I wouldn't mind until I do it, and then years go by, and I'm just like, I just no one I know, and no one like, not that no one I know because I'll obviously meet new people, but
Mhm.
it's like seeing so many people like die in front of you, seeing literally all your friends, all your family, everyone, and then you kind of just lose the purpose of life. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I would probably like I would love to live forever, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking right now. But I think generally it's just a very sad thing.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Like, yeah. There's another anime called To Your Eternity, and it's kind of very similar where the main character just doesn't die and he meets everybody. And yeah, long story short, it's very similar. So like that main character suffers a lot. So it's kind of, put two and two together, you can kind of see the similarities.
Yeah. I mean, I might. I'm just a lot of there's a lot of things on my list, so I don't know if I'm gonna watch this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
But let's get to the next one because I'm definitely watching that.
yeah. Well, before we move on to the next one, this is done by Studio Madhouse, which I love Madhouse, so shout out to Madhouse. But yeah, I mean, I'll watch this one and I'll let you know on. But this is
Definitely.
my sleeper pick for anime of the season.
Okay. I have a sleeper pick that I saw below, so
Bet, bet, bet.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, let's get into the next one. So this is another sequel. It is Tokyo Revengers season 3, aka Tenjiku arc.
Damn, okay, this is about to be sick. Loki, I didn't watch the second season yet fully. Because no, let me explain why. Let me explain why. So the first season, so when I first started watching Tokyo Revengers, then again, A-Ray put me on to Tokyo Revengers. The second season, so I started watching it when the second season came out, and it got to a point where I watched the first season and then I watched a bit of the second season, and then it's I never got back to it. I don't know for no reason whatsoever. I just never got back to it. But it was such a good show, so I need to get back to it. I think maybe it's because there was a lot of other good stuff that came out this season and last season that it was, especially last season, like there was so much stuff. Like these past two seasons, there was so much to digest that, and like stuff stuff can just slip through the cracks, and Tokyo Revengers kind of slipped through the cracks. But overall, I love the show. It's kind of not it's a very different show. As in like the main character, he's not the guy that's guns blazing, doing all the cool crazy shit. It's actually the opposite, where like the main character is getting his shit beat every day, getting told what to do. Just but he has he has the right intention and he wants to do the right thing, so he's bearing through it. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready to see Mikey fuck shit up again, real quick.
Yo, facts, bro. Mikey and Draken, bro, they nice with it, bro. So
Mikey Coon, yeah, bro, hell yeah, both of them elite. But I need to know more about Mikey. I I need to know why this dude is so strong, bro. He's like the shortest guy there, and then he just kills everybody. Like it's kind of crazy. I don't know how he does it, but yeah.
for real.
I feel like if they have a bit of backstory for that, I would love to see why. Or he's just a natural beast, which might just be it. The kid just might be a natural beast, and yeah,
Yeah, facts, facts. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. But I'm definitely watching this one for sure, without a doubt. I enjoyed the first couple seasons, so I'm definitely gonna watch this.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it for sure. And for all the people that haven't heard of Tokyo Revengers, it's basically a show based on the like Yakuza, not Yakuza yet,
It's
technically.
like delinquents.
Yeah, delinquents basically, like delinquent gangs basically.
Mhm.
And I don't want to spoil the series, but it's a very action packed heavy series, and it's not only about fighting. A lot of the show is about like relationships, you could say, and hierarchy, the gang and everything. I think there's many aspects to this show. It's a very versatile show. And if you like shonen, you're definitely gonna like the fighting aspects of it. And if you're not a shonen person, you're definitely going to like literally the rest of it. So I would definitely, recommend this show to anybody and give it a try if you need something to watch. But let's get into the next one.
Yeah, so let me start breezing through some of these just because honestly, this is not something that me and Owen will watch. I'll read the title. Some of these don't have synopsises, so I won't read them. But next up, we've got looks like another original anime. The English is the Faraway or Faraway Paladin, the Lord of Rust Mountains, and it looks like this is an action, adventure, and fantasy anime. So definitely unique. Looks like some of the themes are isekai and reincarnation. So again, some of the older themes, but yeah, I don't know if you have anything to say about this one, or should we move on to the next one?
Let's get it. Let's get on to the next one.
All right, so the next one is our first romance one. And honestly, bro, it has a unique synopsis, but not really. I'll just read the English. It's your experience. I was not our dating story. And just to quickly read the synopsis real quick, is Ryoto Kashima is a gloomy high schooler. As part of a punishment game, he was forced to confess to Runa Shirakawa, a girl from the top of the school cast who was admired by everyone. Um, and I guess I don't know. I guess there's a romance story based off of that. I don't want to go too much into detail here because I feel like when it comes to synopsis for like romance animes, it really ruins a lot. But yeah, it definitely looks like there was like a dude that got finessed, lost the game, and had to admit kind of admit something to the girl. So yeah, I don't know if you have anything to say on this one, or should we move on to the next one?
Move on to the next one. I got no need to watch that with. I ain't watching no romance by myself. So let's get that.
I'm dead. All right, next up, we've got the Apothecary Diaries. I've actually heard a lot about this one, to be honest. It's also done by Toho Animation, which is a very notable animation studio. And this one is like a drama slash like mystery type of anime. And I'll quickly read the synopsis. In the imperial court in ancient China, it has been a few months since a 17-year-old girl known as Mao Mo was kidnapped and forced to work as a low-level servant at the emperor's palace. Still, she manages to retain her curious and pragmatic spirit, planning to work until her years of servitude are over. One day, however, she catches wind of the fact that the emperor's two infants have fallen gravely ill. She decides to secretly take action, drawing on her experience as a pharmacist raised at the poor red light district. Despite Malmo's attempts to remain anonymous, she soon catches the eye of Jinshi, an influential eunuch who recognizes her talents. Malmo soon finds herself in the emperor's inner court, where she gradually makes a name for herself by utilizing her knowledge and eccentric personality to solve various medical mysteries. So honestly, bro, I know me and you probably not gonna watch this one, but I definitely seen this one around, and the animation honestly looks pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yo, how do you spell eunuch real quick?
Eunuch. I definitely did not read that right. I have no
No,
idea.
no, no, no.
Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah. You know why? Because the definition of a eunuch is a man who's been castrated.
Hey yo.
Yeah, because when you said that, right? You
Yeah.
said eunuch, and I heard that from Game of Thrones. Basically, there was a guy in Game of Thrones, and they used to call him like eunuch, and because he got his dick chopped off. That just had me weak when you said eunuch, and I was like, wait, is this the same? Is this the same word? Because
Oh
because
my
that's what it means.
damn.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. It says a man who's been castrated, especially in the past, one employed to guard a woman's living. So basically, like someone who guards a woman, but has their shit chopped off.
Damn,
So
bro.
that's what a eunuch
They
is.
neutered the guy, bro. They neutered my guy. All right, next up is honestly, this one has been really popular, and that's just because this is one of the weekly Shonen Jump manga. The last one that I can think of that recently got an anime adaptation was Marshall. This is on the same boat as Marshall. It came out around the same time, and it looks like this one is ending very soon, just like Marshall, the manga at the very least. But yeah, this one is Undead Unluck. This is an action comedy shonen, and I guess you can say it's supernatural as well. But yeah, let me quickly read the synopsis on it, and you let me know what you think about it.
But
Here it is. After reading the conclusion of her favorite manga series, Izumo finally feels ready to end her existence. For the past 10 years, Fuko has been afflicted by a condition that brings extreme misfortune to anyone who touches her. This has had a drastic effect on her surroundings, even inadvertently resulting in the deaths of those around her, including her parents. As she stands on a bridge above train tracks, Fuko is touched by a strange man, causing the footing underneath him to break and dropping him in front of an oncoming train. However, when Fuko finds the man's corpse, she discovers that his body is regenerating and that he is coming back to life. The man whom Fuko names Andy is immortal, and like her, he also wishes for death. Initially dismissive, Fuko eventually decides to team up with Andy to give him the best death possible, but a mysterious organization lurks in the shadows, hoping to take advantage of the duo's bizarre abilities.
Yeah, okay. This actually sounds like this is a low key one.
Right?
This,
It's like a unique plot for sure.
yeah, this the plot really caught my eyes instantly. I mean, we have two. This kind of connects with the other anime we were talking about. The one that you said you might watch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sosuno Ferrari, yeah.
Yeah. So both these guys are immortal, and so they're immortal, but they could kill each other. So they're immortal through natural deaths. That's what it is?
I think all right, I think the guy's immortal and the girl isn't immortal. Like she wants to die.
Okay, so she's not immortal. She's not immortal.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of wondering who the organization is. It
Mhm.
kind of reminds me of Hunter x Hunter. I don't know why that came into my head the first thing when they started talking about organizations.
It gives me I know you haven't watched the anime, but it gives me Mob Psycho vibes in terms of the organization.
Damn. Okay. I need to watch that too.
So
Mob Psycho and Spy Family are the two I gotta watch.
they're so good, bro.
But I mean, this looks like an interesting plot. Something I would watch. Is this the first season?
Yeah, this is like a brand new original anime. Again, when I say original, it means it's coming out for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is the perfect time to get into it then. For anyone that wants to watch like a sick anime that sounds like it has a really good plot,
Mhm.
Undead Unlock might be the one.
For sure. I mean, this is honestly, I'm surprised this one's not a lot higher. Like again, this is one of the weekly Shonen Jump manga, and yeah, it's been a success in the Weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Again, I don't know why it's so low, but we're starting to get to kind of obscure territory where just to kind of show relevancy, like the first one on the list had 318,000 followers, and this one has not even 50,000. It has 49,000. And then
Yeah.
below this, it starts to get even lower, like 40,000 and so on. So kind of obscure, to be honest.
Yeah. To be honest, there's only one that I kind of want to see. That's the one that I was saying was gonna be the low key one.
Mhm.
Scroll down real quick. Which one was that? Yeah, this one on the right. This one on the right.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I was just gonna do this one, yeah, for sure.
It just looks sick. I don't know what it is. It just looks sick.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I'm gonna start fast forwarding through some of these next ones. So we've got Girlfriend season two. Obviously, me and you not watching that. Its themes are harem, school, comedy, romance. We're not watching that. Next up we've got um I'm looking for the English. We got the 100 girlfriends who really love you. Comedy romance. We're not watching
Oh,
that.
fuck is going on?
I know, right?
That was an interesting title. That's funny as hell.
I know, right? Next up, we've got Ron Komonohashi's Forbidden Deductions. This one is actually very reminiscent of like Sherlock Holmes, so it's like a mystery type of anime. Uh, and I don't really know too much of it, but I've seen the name over and over again. But as far as I can give you without spoiling, it is Sherlock Holmes anime form.
Damn. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Sherlock Holmes. A it's a very popular series. You know, any movie, any show, anything Sherlock Holmes related. We all know who Sherlock Holmes is. An anime on that would be sick though. Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. Next up, we've got Dead Mount Death Play Part Two. Dead Mount Death Play. That's a word for bro. That was kind of hard to say. Not gonna lie. Looks like this is another reincarnation action fantasy. So definitely unique. I mean, not unique. Sorry, definitely not unique. But who knows? It could be good. I don't know. I haven't watched the first one. All right, next up we've got the Ancient Magus Bride season 2 part 2. We talked about this in I think spring it came out where it was like that weird skeleton guy. I don't know if you can see here in the promotional picture, but he like picked up that girl and he bought her and like kind of forced her to marry him. Uh,
Damn.
and was gonna teach her like magic and whatnot. I remember me and you were kind of roasting a little bit. But again, this one was really popular when the first season came out. So I don't know, man. I definitely not. I would say it's definitely not our cup of tea for sure. But
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely not. To be honest, probably not gonna watch this. But if anyone's into that type of stuff, oh yeah.
yeah. All right. Next up, we've got the Saints Magic Powers Omnipotent season 2. And this is another isekai type and a sequel, so we're gonna kind of skip that as well. Next up, we've got the Kingdoms of Ruin. Honestly, the name sounds pretty dope. I'm gonna read synopsis. Actually, I haven't read it at all. So here it is. For ages, humanity flourished through the power of magic, a gift from witches to aid mankind. But times have changed. The scientific gear expansion has made both magic and witches obsolete. In order to liberate humanity from the blight of magic, the mighty Redia Empire began a ruthless hunt to exterminate all witches. Adonis was only a boy when the hunt began, apprenticed to a witch he dearly loved. When she perishes at the hands of the Empire, Adonis vows revenge. By this furious wizard's power, blood will flow. Low key
Damn,
kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie.
that shit sounds nice. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Um, there was elements of AOT in this for me
A little bit.
when they talked about how just the magic powers were kind of on the downfall because everything technology and whatnot is kind of on the rise. It's like the same concept of how the Titans power it's on the downfall now that there's so many other nations that can just literally throw bombs on Titans now. But it seems like a cool concept since it's a kind of like a revenge story too, and I do want to see Adonis kick some ass.
Right. Yeah. I might keep this one in the back and I might peep it. I'm gonna lie. I might peep it.
That might be the low key underrated one. I'm not gonna lie, this shit sounded nice.
All right. Next up, we've got the Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. I'm probably not going to watch this. It looks like another action fantasy. Tags have reincarnation and harem in it, so I don't know. I usually don't watch that type of anime, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you. Anything with harem and isekai, it's just not a good combo either.
On this one, you might not know. Just looking at the promotional picture, can you recognize his art style? I'm testing you out here, bro.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, it is. It's a spin-off of Seven Deadly Sins. It is
Damn. Okay, I was right. That guy looks like that bot. What's his name?
this guy.
The the middle guy. The middle guy.
This
This
guy.
middle guy. Yeah, he
He looks
looks.
like Arthur to me.
You know who he looks like? The who is the dude that's Meliodas' like best friend? Um,
Bond?
Bond. He looks like Bond to me.
A little
Or
bit.
he it kind of that reminded me so much of Bond that I was like, yeah, this is Seven Deadly Sins.
If I'm not wrong, this is Meliodas' son. This guy right here. This is Bond's. This is King's. I don't know, but this is called Four Knights of the Apocalypse. And that's like this. I guess it's the sequel or spin-off. I'm not really sure, but I honestly I might check it out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I might check it out.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna check it out too, bro. I mean, Seven Deadly Sins. It's not the best anime out there. It's not the worst anime out there. I think it's. I think you could give it, and for me at least, an average rating or like just a bit above average. So, I mean, I enjoyed the show, and I do kind of see. I kind of want to see how they go about this series, since you know me when it comes to like anime, especially shonen. When there's some super OP dude, I really don't like it if it's just like one OP dude, which
Mhm.
was kind of Meliodas. He was like pretty OP.
Yeah,
Um, I like it like where they kind of have struggle, they have to train for a bit, and they don't win every single fight. Hopefully, they do something like that with this, and hopefully, we get it in better frames per second. So yeah,
yeah, we'll find out.
better animations.
100%, bro. Seven deadly frames, bro.
Yeah, hopefully we get something good. But this is something you could put on your watch list.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's get into the one that you were hyped about, and I'm assuming it's just because the promotional picture. Loki does look kind of
The
fire.
dude looks crazy.
Yeah,
Yo, you know that every anime character that has white hair is
they
demonically
go hard,
deadly.
bro. They go hard.
Yeah, I swear to God, the demons. But yeah, let's see what this is about.
All right, so this is Ragna Crimson. Here's a synopsis. In a world where dragons rule sky, sea, and land, those who would fight them and win must surpass the limits of normal human strength. Set on victory at any cost, dragon hunter Ragna joins forces with the mysterious Crimson. Crimson's motivations may be obscure, but their goal is the same: to destroy the dragon monarchs. That's it.
Okay. Damn, okay. That
Yo,
sounds like something I would watch.
yo, this sounds
Definitely.
like fairy tale, bro. Like, not bad.
It kind of does, but the shit is, it might be the better version.
Hey, yo, chill out, bro.
Honestly, it might be like
Hmm.
the version that's for meant for a bit of an older audience
Yeah.
than the Demon Slayer, not Demon Slayer Fairy Tale. So I mean, cover art looked good. The synopsis, it sounded good. I mean, I'm definitely gonna give it a try. I look so when I was looking through all of the pictures,
Yeah.
that's the one I wanted to have as the low key one. But I'm not gonna lie, the one that we just read, where the Adonis one,
That sounds pretty badass. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the my low key pick. But yeah, let's get to the next one.
All right, I'm gonna start reading off titles and just genre at this point because these are like super obscure, less than 30,000 followers.
Yeah.
So we got The Vexations of a Shut-in Vampire Princess. And that's a comedy fantasy. Next up we've got um I'm in Love with the Villainess. So that sounds like a comedy fantasy. Yep. Yeah, probably a rom-com as well. Next up, we've got another romance. It's A Girl and Her Guard Dog. And to be honest, I know me and you are definitely not gonna watch these, so it is what it is, but just not our type of genre. Next up, we got Shangri-La Frontier. I know this is a pretty popular series. I'm surprised it's so down low, but I've never really heard of it, but I've definitely seen these promotional pictures all the time. But yeah, it looks like it's based off of like a VR game, if I'm not wrong, but definitely something that is popular. I'm surprised it's kind of down low. Next up, we've got I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash course in naughtiness. Bro, I'm not gonna even comment on that.
What the fuck is going on here, bro?
I don't know.
What was that title, bro?
I know, right?
Oh my god. Are we on the right website? What's going on here? Let's get on to the next one, bro, before something goes down.
All right, next one might be a spin-off. It's called After School Hanako-kun, and I know this specific character is from Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, which is again a very weird title, but I know that is a pretty popular series to be honest. So I'm not gonna watch it, but I mean, you never really know. I have a feeling it's a. I mean, I know the first series is popular, so this one might be as well. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. We got Berserk of Gluttony. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad, but it's another action fantasy. I feel like this time around we have so many action fantasies. It's pretty insane. All right. Next up, we've got Under Ninja, and I know this one is actually pretty hyped. I'll actually read the synopsis just for this one, and then that's probably it for synopsises. But here's a synopsis. A high school loner is given a part time job of a lifetime as a modern day ninja tasked to perform international assassinations. After World War II, Allied Command in Japan developed a new agency to help manage terrorism and violence within the Pacific region. The agency was staffed with ninja, and they were initially tasked to handle domestic affairs. Eventually, that program grew to its current form, managing 20,000 ninja across a range of domestic and international affairs. One of those ninjas happens to be Kudo, the 17-year-old high school loser who is now poised to be the next line of defense against a potential surge in foreign assassins invading Tokyo. Pretty unique.
Damn, that sounds pretty nice. That sounds crazy. That sounds intricate. It sounds like a good plot. It
Yeah.
sounds like pretty big, They it's a whole war, it sounds like there's gonna be a lot of action and bits of history to it. So, it's definitely gonna be to me it feels like it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it seems like a fun one for sure. Next up, we got Stardust Telepath. Just gonna kind of skip over this. We got MF Ghost, which I've actually heard a lot of things about this one, to be honest. Um, and one of my boys was telling me this is pretty good. So I'll keep this one on my radar, but I don't really know too much about it. Next up, we've got Overtake. This is like a, I think it's F8 or F4, F4. So F4 is like a junior F8 or like Formula Racing. So it's gonna be like one of those not NASCAR, F8. You ever watch Formula One? I'm not a Formula.
F1.
Yeah, F1, yeah, yeah. So
I don't watch it, but I mean it's pretty sick.
yeah, so this is gonna be like F1 original or F4 because of Junior's original anime. So definitely unique. I know haven't really had anything like that, but yeah, I mean, other than that, let's move on. Just to kind of list off a few as I'm scrolling down to the movies, we've got Shy, Paradox Live the animation. What else we got here? We got Fully Cooley Shoegaze. That might be a spin-off. We've got I've actually seen this one before. I think it's called Daigo Fire Rescuers or something like that. And that's
Fire Force
yeah,
spinoff.
it's kind of like a knockoff Fire Force. It's called Firefighter Daigo Rescuer in Orange. It's kind of like a firefighting anime. And then we've also got Migi to Dali. It's a anime about two twins. I think unfortunately the author of this just recently passed away. So it's sad to see that the anime adaptation came out after that, but yeah, that's pretty sad honestly, man.
Yeah,
But
rest in peace, the
yeah,
dude.
all right. Got Dog Signal and a bunch of other obscure, very small anime with like some of these don't even have 100 followers. So we're gonna kind of skip over that. ONAs, we got Pluto and Goodnight World. I know those two are pretty popular. And they're
What's an
coming.
ONA?
Honestly, bro, I was just about to Google that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny as hell. Yeah, I don't know what an ONA is at all. Is it like the short series or
Original net animation.
yeah, okay, so I'm assuming it's just another anime, another word for an anime,
Yeah,
basically.
an original net animation known in Japan as a web anime is an anime that is directly released onto the internet. I know these ones are coming straight to Netflix, so maybe that's why. Pluto for sure. That's creator of Monster is creating this anime. Wrote this anime, so I know that one's gonna be really popular. Goodnight World is another one coming to Netflix. And though both of these have pretty solid followers. I don't know, man. I might peep Pluto. I've heard really good things about that one. We got Slime Fam, Reincarnated as Slime, OVA, and then we've got. Let's move into the movies, and then we'll end this episode. We got a Spy Fam Code White movie, and I know that one's gonna be popular as hell. Sneak prediction, bro. I'm predicting that is gonna be one of the, all right, maybe not top 10, but maybe top 20 anime movies of all time. Just
Yeah,
like coming out at Christmas time and it's a family movie, like bro.
true. I did see My Hero on the
Yeah,
bottom right,
yeah,
so
yeah. That's the last
that's
we go for.
that's gonna be hype. I mean, I know
Oh, that's honestly coming out less than a month. That is My Hero UA Heroes Battle. So that's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out October 20th. So literally less than a month.
damn, okay. I mean, have I completed My Hero yet? Hold on. Hold on. No, what was the last thing that happened in My Hero? Oh
um,
yeah, no, I did definitely because I remember his vigilante form. I
yeah.
remember his whole vigilante form and him going on wreaking havoc and then coming back to school. Um, them not saving him, but like saving him in terms of like the media type thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely hyped for the next season. Um, I said what I said. That shit is better than Demon Slayer, bro. Swear to swear to God, My Hero is better than Demon Slayer. It's not better in animation. It's better in story, and I care about story more than I care about animation. So yeah, honestly, Demon Slayer has really good animation, but I feel like I seriously do not care about animation like that at all. Like I feel like One Piece has better animation than Demon Slayer. Am I bugging?
Yeah, I think you're bugging, bro.
Yeah, like the Zoro versus King fight, Luffy versus like the ending and the endings of the fights. Okay, this is my take on it. Demon Slayer overall has better animations than One Piece, but I think when One Piece is at its peak animation, I don't think anyone's beating like the Zoro versus King animation was just bruh, like what is going on? Like that shit was the best thing I've ever seen animation wise in One Piece in anime in general. Obviously, like bits of the Gear 5 were crazy, bits of Sanji's fights were crazy. But I think out of everything, the Zoro versus King last final hit, Zoro versus King was the best.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know, bro.
I don't think
That's definitely a tough take, bro. I'm gonna give you that one for sure.
like I'm like, yo, what can really beat that shit? Like this shit was just too sick. Shit was too sick, but yeah, just generally I like My Hero better than I do Demon Slayer. And Issa, don't worry, I'm not a My Hero fan. It's just I like that better than Demon Slayer, but yeah.
That's fair. Yo, I think that's a wrap for this episode. You know, we got some bangers in here. We got a couple originals, not too many. We got a bunch of sequels, so we'll definitely be watching some of them. Obviously, Doctor Stone is one. Tokyo Revengers is another. We'll try out some of the new ones like Undead Luck, maybe even what's it called, Ragna Crimson.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
me personally, so no free Aaron, and I know you own you. What was that one again?
The
With the
one with the
Adonis,
one,
right?
yeah, the one with the diamonds. Yeah,
Yeah,
this one right here.
this one, right?
Hamitsu. Yeah.
Yo, bro, trying to say bro, trying to say the Japanese, bro.
I was not gonna say the second word because I was about to butcher that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, I completely forgot what this one was called. Um, let me look that shit up real quick, bro. I got you, bro.
Hamitsu no
What?
Ukoku.
Oka.
Hamitsu
Oh, it's right
no.
here. The Kingdoms of Ruin.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
It's this looks like it's gonna be fire. I'm not gonna lie. This is my low key underrated pick of this season.
sure, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that wraps it all up. If you guys want, the latest anime news, join our follow us on Instagram. Always posting, literally the day it comes out, the news that comes out, it gets posted on the spot. If you want a place to chill, if you want a place to hang out, meet like-minded people, and just laugh, chill. Where we do some game nights, we do some um, watch parties here and there. So if you do want to be a part of that, definitely join our Discord. Link will be in the description. And I think that wraps it up. Anything you want to say, Aray, before we head out?
Yeah, I think that's it. Honestly, thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys in the Discord, and if not, we'll catch you guys in the next episode of Anime Plus. Peace.
Peace.